Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today. We're going to do a 6-month update of our 1820 homes restoration project. Let's start on the outside today. As you can see, we're still in the middle of a few projects right now, but there will always be projects. But if you go back and you look at our initial walkthrough video, you'll see the extensive amount of rot, clapboards, foliage, and just general disrepair that we've been able to get through in this first 6 months and really prepare the house for winter. Just want to take a second real quick, turn around, show the backyard, and just how beautiful and peaceful it is here. All right, as we head inside, you can see that we've added the window in the top left. We've replaced a vast majority amount of the clapboard back here and all the rotted sill plates, and this is a brand new door as we head into the kitchen here. This is by far the biggest project that we've done on the inside of the home. A lot of the home has been focused on getting things clean, getting things organized, and making sure that everything was safe and secure for the family. In several of our other videos, you can check out the entire progress of the kitchen, but effectively what we did in here is we pulled down all the beadboard, replaced it all with shiplap, removed some of the built-in to open up some space in here, and then made sure that we kept some of the key features in here intact, staying true to our preservation and restoration theme. So heading into the living room, which we affectionately call the green room, you'll see why as the color themes go throughout the entire home. Most of this was sorting, cleaning, making sure that the beams were good, especially around the fireplace. The windows were good, the floors were good, and really that was it for this room in here. It's going to be a similar story as we go into the blue room. A lot of the stuff in here is probably phase 3, phase 4, but not a ton of work that we had to do right off the bat. All right, so heading upstairs, this is where a vast majority of our phase 2 projects are at. We had a few things that we had to look at to make sure that there wasn't water coming down through the roof or any structural issues. But for the most part, after we lifted and leveled the home, which was about 4.5 inches, we needed to make sure that plaster wasn't going to crack, the ceiling wasn't going to start to fall down, windows weren't going to come out of place, doors weren't going to jam, and so on. And what that left for us was a lot of cleaning, a lot of inspection, a lot of sorting through a lot of the junk that was left in here. If you remember from the previous videos, this purple room was just absolutely cluttered with a bunch of trash. And the kitchen room, the room that we're going into with all the wallpaper, was just absolutely trash. There was feces everywhere from mice, rats, and the previous caretaker's cat. But after countless hours and several rollaway dumpsters, we can start to actually prioritize what we're going to do here in phase 2 after we've gotten the house completely sealed up. So our plans for the kitchen room and the previous purple room for phase 2 is going to be to take the ceiling down first, do an inspection of all the lath, get everything re-plastered, reapplied, and then turn to the walls. We have a ton of other projects that we want to get done in phase 2, and most of that is focused on the functionality of the home itself. But before we get there, we obviously have to finish up phase 1, which means we need to scrape all the paint on the outside. We need to repaint, seal the home, make sure that it's ready for winter. We're probably, unfortunately, going to get rid of this deck just because the amount of weight that it carries with the snow. And then we're going to see what we're able to do with the side here. The red door, you can see there's a lot of destruction, a lot of damage there from years and years of neglect. We do have a pretty cool idea that we're exploring for this side of the house, but we need to nail down some details, and that'll be a next season project that we begin anyway, so we will keep you updated on that. And that's our 6-month mark. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one.